What you did with Vodafone, I mean, you bought an 11% stake. In a few years, you sold it off. Would you agree that that was a bit of an investor kind of transaction by your standards? And how do you read the Vodafone situation today with the way it's evolved? I mean, if you were holding those shares, how would you have felt?
No, so it was not a bit of an investor transaction. It was a totally investor transaction, whether it's from your viewpoint or mine. I think we are both aligned to that. And obviously, it is clear in your, I mean, again, it's obvious that at that time, Vodafone was a different entity than what it is today. And it's pretty obvious that where Vodafone then was and now where it is.
How many more years do you see yourself doing this, Ajay? Because you are getting on, and these things can't be easy. You've built a very large empire for yourself. Your children are ready. How many years will it be when Ajay Piramal is sitting at Mahalakshmi Racecourse and watching the horses go by, and daughter and son are running the show?
So I still go to the Mahalakshmi Racecourse and see the horses go by, and sometimes sit on them as well and take my grandchildren. So that's not going to change. But yes, now over time they will take over. I mean, in the near future, I would like that both my kids will take over the businesses. They are getting their teams ready. They've been working on it. And I hope the sooner it is, the better it is. I would like to do many more things in life.
What are those things, Ajay, which is the nub of my question? Because I believe that you are spiritually inclined. You spend a lot of time thinking about life and its many problems. What do you have in store? What have you got planned out for the next 10 years, 15 years, 20 years?
So I don't know how many years are left for anybody. But yeah, so I am spiritually inclined and I would want to do more of it. I do do some reading. I take some lessons in it, but I'd like to do more about it. That's a very important part of my life. In addition, I think we have a foundation and I would like to spend much more of my time on that. We are doing some significant work in it because, as they say, the first part of your life is to learn. The second part of your life is to earn, and then you have to return. So we've been trying to do that, and we have some really large goals to do in as far as our foundation is concerned. So we have, for instance, taken on the Prime Minister has identified 112 districts as what he calls the aspirational districts. These are the districts which are the most undeveloped. And if I may say, 16% of our population lives there. But the total CSR funding, only 1.5% goes there. So how can we improve this? So we are working with NITI Aayog, with the various state and central governments to do something there. We have a big thing on tribal health, which we have a tribal health collaborative with some of the largest organizations in the country. Every year, we are doing a fellowship of young fellows who are either graduates or postgraduates. This year, we've recruited 650. They work with us 24/7 for 2 years to become better leaders for our future India. So again, how do we give back and make India a progressive and a developed country? Some small contribution that we can do is what we want to do.